Alrighty, sorry about that. Took some time to get set up, but it looks like we are good to go and got everything where we need it to be. So let's go ahead and start making some units. Definitely gonna have Warren, always a leader. Sorry about that, still thinking a little bit. Trying to do something different from all the other times I've done this. Just seeing what I can do. Alright. Yeah, we'll go similar. It's let's put the wizards back in the back row with Warren, and that just becomes a killing unit. It's too effective not to do it. And I just need something in front to soak up damage. Put 2 fighters up there. That's a good looking unit. This one's for my friend Grim. I apparently got a Beastman named after him. I talked to him. I'm going to try to make him a ninja. But Beastmen are one of those nice ones you can put anywhere, and it'll do some good damage. We can ginger. Bobson. There we go. Grim, there's your unit. Zemeckis. Oh yeah, we'll put Zemeckis in there. Well, no. He can start his own. What else? I do want to use those hellhounds. Doll Mage. Smokey the Wizard. The fun part is if I run out of fighters, I'm just gonna recruit the rest that I need. Usually I go about 6 or 7. Stan the Wizard. We'll take Simon, put him back there. Crap, I forgot to make a lawns group. Gus the Wizard. Lolita. That looks pretty good. Well, I make one of these units all the time. Because it just helps. Alright, they're the same. But that guy's way more expensive. Gash the Wizard. No. And a Griffin. Just so I've got somebody that can fly around and do what they need to do. That's a good point. I should remove Freddy the Fighter. And where do we want to put him? And we'll just swap those around. We'll put Freddy in here. And one of the things that really helps is having your own, like starting with a lower level character, because it will get better stats than things you can get. There we go. That's some good units there. They'll be effective. We'll save it. And we're gonna head on to stage 2. Oh crap. I forgot that it started immediately. Alright, let's send out our units. Now we get to learn how this really works. This is really a tutorial for like how to combat the enemy, because they teach you some of the things that you need to protect your base. You need to, you know, go buy some items if things don't work out. Like it's very easy to actually lose in this. Alright. I definitely got some heavy hitters. I may need 1 or 2 more actual, like, high alignment groups. Luckily, it doesn't matter too much this early in the game. It's not done there, it's over here. We're going to head on up to this little spot up here, because this is vitally important. Second stage, and you need it to do anything decent in the game, or even to get the best ending. Ooh, nice. Heals, a couple of revives. Yeah, we should be good. one of the things you can't do is leave your base unattended, because they will send somebody straight to you. And you lose that home base, you done so. Ooh, that's nice. Would have liked that earlier, but... They explain a bit how, you know, if you're moving and they're standing still, they get a bonus, you know, all sorts of fun. Where are you going? You loser. Weird. Simon, why did you not find anything? And the fun part is the enemies, there is a lot of them, but they can only deploy one of each kind until you either defeat them or they go back and get more recruits. Oh, there's my buried treasure. So you can just sit here and farm a little bit on people, but it's not ideal. Why is everybody stopping? Who is Gash? Oh, Gash is up here. Gash, you can come back down. There'll just be a second line of defense. I got my army moving forward, and they're gonna meet them. Getting some good tarot cards. And here we go. Oh, come on. Warren doesn't really need much experience. He does plenty by himself. So we'll send Grim. Unfortunately, the first couple of stages are a little boring till you can start actually leveling your characters up and getting some decent classes to use. Oh, I never equipped this. That can go on. Sure. Lawns is always a good one to have. Good strength on. There you go, Grim. Don't say I didn't give you anything. faded out. Hopefully he can... Oh, I was to say, hopefully he kills before that giant gets a swing, but... He missed. So that's good. Good job, Grim. I believe in you. Yeah, sometimes you really question what kind of units they make on the other team. Other times they make some good ones, but there's some where it's just, well, what is that? I'd rather not lose my guy just right in the beginning. But that can happen too, which is exactly what we're doing. We're targeting the same person and weakening him. It just so happens he's targeting my leader. Should have one attack left. Nope, not if you went another time. Yeah, there he is. Yes, you still get your experience as you retreat. It's just that guy now doesn't move anywhere. And a lot of the first couple of levels are just switching people out, keeping your experience split pretty evenly so nobody falls too far behind. Oh, well, we used a world card and got another one back. Good times. Go, Ert. And anytime you stop on a town, you'll heal back. So that's why I moved them over there, to get them some life back before they can step back up to the plate. Yeah, this is one of those that doesn't make sense. You put the Amazons in the front where they only get one swing, or one shot. But I think they're just trying to get you used to how the game works and what operates, how to do combat. Because if you don't have a good team set up, they will beat you pretty quickly and easily. Good, we got that one before she had a chance to heal. Yay, victory. I mean, there's a lot to look at and do, but there's sometimes you can just kind of sit back and let things go. You don't need to control if things are going well. Although I will also say, if your opinion leader instantly dies, that's also a game over. So having him in the front row is not great, but he should be okay. I Unless that... There's no actual crits, but it does seem like sometimes people do a little bit of extra damage to finish things off. Oh, come on. Then you leave things with 1 health. Good job, Art. We'll switch. You can head down this way. Now let's watch this Doll Master, or Doll Mage in action. One of my favorites. Well, it's nice when it hits everybody, but it still does some decent damage. Unfortunately, they only get 1 until they become a Doll Master. Then you get 2. Yeah. No, Nicholas, keep getting up there, beating him in the face. I don't think they get troops back. Nope, they do recover their troops when they go to a town. That's right. That's annoying. Warren's ready to enter back into the fray. Yeah, see, now they have all their troops back. Nothing worth using. We should win the fight, it'll just be very annoying. Oh yeah, that right there will be enough to win. And that's what happens when you kill the leader. They become a little skull and move slowly back to base to get their leader back and come after and attack you again. Since there is a set number of units that can spawn for each map, that doesn't take one away. So like, if there was only 3 of those, you would still need to beat that one, then another 2 will spawn in. So we're going to see if we can chase them down. Yeah, good, I got him. See, that Valkyrie is making herself a quick turn. Go, Grim. I need you. And that's what the enemies will do, is they'll try to get behind your defenses, they'll take different paths. They're pretty good for an old SNES game, though. You leave yourself opening, they will try to exploit it. And that Valkyrie Griffin combo is the one that, you know, goes straight for your base. That's where you have to have it. Go, Gash. I believe in you. She's gonna kill him, and I'm gonna kill her. Hey, I won. Now, see, now he moves slow. Don't go there. Come on, Grim, I need you to intercept. Should be able to. Yeah. Come on, Grim, do something. Beat up that lonely Griffin. Whew, look at the damage on that boy. One of the fun things is most of the bosses have at least somebody that they want to talk to. So I'll send Lons up there. Oh, and that's what just happened is another prime example of being in a position where even though it looks like he can hit the wizard, the giant is still in the front row, so they give that priority for melee attacks. Should have one attack left. Come on. Damn it, fighter. Ah, Amazon's going to clean up where he failed. That is some clutch action. Nicholas forward. Oh. Octopus Witch. Yeah, like that just... I'll just kill her. She's going to be annoying, because if that's done, it's everybody. This is why we have a temperance. This is why witches are very annoying in the early part of the game, because if they land that stun, you just don't get to do anything. But the Cerberus will apparently do enough damage, because they didn't do anything. Cerberus actually gets... Or not Cerberus, that's a Hellhound. It will be a Cerberus. They get 3 attacks. That's some decent damage. There we go. See, now that this unit's allowed to do something, they will hurt. Just whoop-bapping each other. Winner. Chase him down. This witch wants to go again. I'm saying somehow the witches almost always have an insane amount of speed to always slap you up with one of those things. There, we got her. Oh, no, wait, we didn't finish her off. Well, that guy doesn't get an extra turn anyways. Yeah, octopi are just pretty awful in this game. Like, they only really do... They have a large health pool, and they can take some damage, but obviously they only move water, and there's only like 3 or 4 levels with a lot of water. So it just becomes, why bother? You can get other units that are way more useful. And this should be probably about the last one, so we can start sending lawns to go do the dirty work, beat up the boss. Give it a little bit of time so he meets during the day. Come on, guys, beat up an octopus. That's what I'd like to see. Calamari. And one of the better things to do is to send a couple of units in, because the boss will heal for every moment. Like, the boss will automatically win all tiebreakers and everything, like when you fight him, if you don't kill the boss. So it's best to send a bunch of people, that way you can hit them hard and fast. That's what she said. So we're going to surround up here. And at this point, since we can see what's happening in the fog of war, we know that they won't be spawning any new enemies. Good job, Grim. I believe in you. I'm pretty sure I liberated. You know what I can do while I'm waiting? Because the other thing I didn't get to quite get into yet is that there are neutral characters for every map that you can get, and they're in certain locations. This one I know happens to have some in the mountains. So might as well take the opportunity while I got a minute to try to get one of those neutral characters. And unfortunately, it's completely random when it happens. But it is a dragon, and I would definitely like a dragon in this army. If not, we'll be here a little bit afterwards and get it. We'll come back, because it's always fun to come back to a map. Alright, Lons, go time. Oops. Boy, if I had a nickel for every time I've done that. And we are going to send Grim in right after him. So now we get some dialogue. Usar was apparently the guy that killed the king. And usually in the map, you can talk to some of the people and they'll tell you who it is you're going against and who might give an idea of, like, wants to, you know, get some revenge or have a good conversation. Because that has to be the first person you go and fight the boss with. We are going to fight the leader. We're going to soften them up with a judgment. This is what one of the tarot cards. Usually they're used for boss fights specifically. Since they are all of higher alignment, which is why we wanted to fight during the day, and judgment is a holy attack, it just works out better. And unfortunately, that's the boss fight. Most of the time the bosses are not in the front, but you just target them and end it. Go team. Since we didn't go the whole way to noon to get our tribute, they usually give you more bonus money. It kind of balances out doing it quickly. I don't think there was anything worth editing. Nobody can go up. The units look good. We're going to go back to Sharon. Do a couple of the after battle stuff. And then probably move on. It's an okay time. I can probably do the next one. And this is why we have Gash. He helped us out in that one battle, but he stays very cheap because he doesn't do any fighting after this, and he is high sky, so he gets to go everywhere very quickly. And that's what happens. You can talk to NPCs and quests and other things. They'll give you more information. I say some of them tell you about hidden towns, things you can do. It's fun to go back. And later, when you get certain items, if you're on the high path, it becomes important that you have to come back to certain areas and towns to do certain things. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, this is just going to tell us the same thing. Oh yeah, that reputation meter's already going up. I like it. We're at about 2/3. Oh. E-pool, what are you talking about? And actually, that town was one of the core concepts of the game of the only way to become good is to stay a bit under-leveled. Honestly, it's a little more challenging, but if you go evil, you can just start destroying everybody. And it's a lot easier, but you're also evil, so, you know, depending on which way you want to play, it's... What? There's people that say I'm not much better than the Empire. Ha! I scoff at that. Alright, Erd, get back into the mountains and find me a damn dragon. It's a bit weird that they did not give me that gold nugget, but hey, it happens. Oh, that's why. Because that's also what happens is sometimes, and we'll see it in the next map, is you have to do things in a certain order. Speak to these people, liberate this town, go talk with them, and come back and forth. Honestly, I'm not sure how you're really supposed to know all of that without just trial and error or a strategy guide, which I think is what I had growing up. Actually, I think the instruction manual was like huge for this thing. I know it came with a little map and a poster of everybody's what you need to level up to go certain classes. Damn it, Erd. Will you be useful and find me a dragon? We're not going to try too much longer. If I don't get a dragon, it's not the end of the world. I was just going to play around and get a, hopefully get a decent dragon. Try to level him up. What does chat think? If I get a dragon, should I make it a red dragon, a blue dragon, or a black dragon? One of the things you definitely don't want to do is spend an entire day here, because if it becomes noon, you don't get any tribute from the towns, so you just lose money being here. This is ridiculous. I don't remember ever taking this long to just get a dragon. I must always found one. Alright, well, if we don't get one, we don't get one. There it is. Thank you. Right at the last damn second. Watch me fail this. Yes! We got the dragon. Let's go. Now we can get out of here. I think dragons are too heavy. Actually, I like that Cerberus in there. And the thing is the dragon will take up 2 spots, so I'd have to get rid of some of the fighters. See, it drops him down. So apparently a griffin can carry a hellhound. It can't carry a dragon who has wings. So I don't think there's anything else I wanted to make. You have a wizard and a knight not being used, but I would like to use that hellhound. Tell you what. I have a plan. Smokey the Wizard, I love you. No, this is taking a bit. I'm sorry, this will take a short minute. Change that. It's easier to do it this way than to just remove everybody and start over. Don't worry, Simon, you still get to be the leader. Now this will be a good unit. That'll do some good damage. Maybe get some wild men in front there. The Doll Mage and the Griffin will do some excellent damage. I like it. That's a good choice. We save. And if you guys are okay with it, we're going to move right along to the Sharam District, Stage 3. Oh, he's only level 2. Okay, you are going to be front and center, bud. We're heading right to that town. We will deploy wands. You can stay at the base. Nicholas will help support. Laura is one of our liberators. They will try to stay high alignment and move on through. In the early part, you don't really have specific high alignment, low alignment units. They're all just kind of there. But that becomes a much bigger problem, probably about 5 or 6 scenarios in, whenever you really start to lose alignment from your heavy guys. Go up here. I think it's up here. Come on, Grim. I believe in you now that you've got a dragon in front. Oh yeah. Big scary dragon. I'm dumb. Oh well. We'll be fine. We just spent some extra money we didn't need to. That's a good one to get right off the bat. Thank you, random temple. Damn it, Gash. Oh, I'm dumb. There's nothing up there. I think it's over here. The other thing that I didn't go over, which is why I only made so many units, is you can only have 9 deployed at once. So having more than 9 just kind of becomes... you switch things out, but... Oh. Boo, boo. Good job, Nicholas. Yay, I found buried treasure. Oh, protect ring. Yeah, come on. That's garbage. Magician's a good card. I'm getting rid of death because I will never use that card. This is still like the advanced tutorial. And we meet with the enemy head on. Not to say, but now the enemy has started to make a little bit better formations. And they need to start hitting somebody. They want to win this battle. Unless Art brings it around with a couple of good swacks. Ooh, they did take the W. Pause. There we go. Oh, that's right, that's that goop. Which... that's why we bought those heals. Kick his ass, Seabass. In +5, that's not bad. This is why it's very helpful to get to a town and sit on it and be able to heal up between fights, which is also why they do it. I may lose that fighter down there. Yeah, not today. Alright, looks like today. Well, it's unfortunate he won't get any experience, but it'll be alright. This is why we bought the revives. So he's level 2, 3. What are we facing? Oh, we're facing level 4s. No wonder they're beating us pretty hard. I should probably start using some of these. Sun I'm not going to use. Oh, I found an item. The Osrich Spear. Dag, yo. That's a lot of int and strength. You know what, Grim? There you go. You get yourself better than a flame. You're going to be smart and stabby. And just to switch things up. Here. Edberg. You can have that. Enjoy your sweet spear, Derek. I mean, Grim. Alright, we are going to start using some cards, so let's see if we can't put them to sleep. Just to try to mitigate some of the damage, because Ert's group is still pretty weak. Unfortunately, there's always a chance that they immediately wake up. I'm not sure what the percentage actually is, but it feels like it's all the time. And they still gave him an attack. Go Grim, use your new spear. Ah, this won't be an issue. And you missed. Boy, I tell you what, Grim, your team is not doing so hot here. What kind of showing was that, Grim? It was terrible. Ah, this could hurt. Those are helpful. Well, we are one swing away from losing this round, so we're out. Because I just know that giant was going to hit. And that's why Doll Masters are such a pain in the butt. That's also why you normally, especially in the beginning, have people to come help you. Because if I just had one of my units here, then we'd be done. You get to see what the tri-mages get to do. Well, there you go, Krim. That's exactly the item I was looking for to make you make the Beast Tamer into a dragon. Dragon Tamer. Beastmaster into a Dragon Tamer. That's what it is. And I know you're thinking, boy, they sure do miss a lot. Yes, yes they do. But that's the early part of the game. Like, eventually it starts to balance out. Yep. So now Grimm's just got to become a Beastmaster. Got what we were looking for. Which the items that drop after battle or from a town are completely random. You can get a game-breaking item in the second or third stage, or you could go the whole round or whole playthrough and never see it. So that's just kind of fun that ended up dropping. Crap. Hermit again. A warrior called the Wind Rider. Grim, get up there and avenge your fallen comrades. Or not. Since we got a couple hermits, we're going to slap this down. Marlin apparently comes in and just... Give Grim a fighting chance since he had such a poor showing before. The downside is to stun, you do not get back. Oh. I don't remember you ever coming out of stun. Bert, you are killing me. This is another one of those. Do this, move here, talk to this. Hey, there's Canopus. I said, this is one of those ones where you got to go back and forth, talk to this town, talk to this one, do that. Come on, not entire team stunned. Oh, look at Grim slapping somebody with his whip. Thanks for finally doing something, buddy. Go, dragon, go, yeah. Say high sky should catch up to low sky. I don't know what the actual... I know there's a difference based off of the speed, but who moves faster over what, but that's some good damage. That is some damn good damage. You just couldn't finish them off, could you? They're gonna make straight for that town. I should be able to intercept them. Duh. I'm dumb. Usually you can find hidden towns by following to the end of a path, or in the case of this one over here, well, it's again big, square, and right there. We're gonna get Grim some levels. But that's gonna hurt, so let's weaken them. Oh, that's defense down, not strength. I'm sure it'll be fine. At least that guy won't get an attack. But that's probably the death of my dragon. Not worth losing my dragon, because I'll still gain the experience. Yay, buried treasure. Cold shield. I'll give you a cold shield. Oh, good. Nicholas caught up. I was pretty sure they would. Really hoping. Really? Couldn't finish him off there? That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, look at those boys go. Nicholas is becoming quite the team. This is also why the beginning game is a bit harder, is you really don't have access to too many clerics. And that becomes a game changer later on. Which of course they have clerics. They also have people that will hit things. Hi, kitty. Yes, everybody's finished moving. Okay, yeah, you're going out normally. Simon, get your butt up here. Ooh, nice. And now that we did the thing and got the stuff, we can go. We can go talk to Canopus and see if we can't get him to join our team. Join the winning team. We'll slap him with a devil. Warren's just over here quietly beating the heck out of everything. Throwing more lightning bolts than Zeus himself. Oh, come on, that was perfect timing to exact your revenge, little fighter. Oh, wow, they're all level 5. One of the main downsides to a wizard is you have to maintain some alignment. And it gets really hard to do because once you get under a certain level, now usually, rule of thumb, if you find a person in that in this map, send him to go fight the boss. Kitty, are you coming to see what Dad's doing? He's just playing video games. Same as always. No, I'm not feeding you. Canopus, the Eagle Man. Sorry, Freddy, you're out. Oh. Because the fun part about putting Canopus in there, he makes that entire unit low sky. Well, I'm thinking about it before I forget, buy a couple of more heals and revives, because we've gone through a couple. Oh, buried treasure again. And a burning hat. Thank God. That burning hat, it's going to make all the difference. Should still be able to win this. I just gotta kill that guy. Before he kept swinging at me. Yeah, we're good. I'll take the W. I know, right? Why would I put on the burning hat? Actually, I don't remember if the burning hat's any good. I think it's just a little bit of physical defense and some fire resistance. If I had to guess what a burning hat would do. This is one of those units. There we go. Burning hat. Oh, it just gives me fire. Oh, it's a burning band. It's not a hat. My bad. No, I'm not equipping that. we are very close to ending this map. We're going to go ahead and slap him with the chariot. Yeah, it'll burn my junk. That's exactly what I want. Burnt junk. And honestly, elemental resistances don't do a whole lot other than if you can match up. Like, if you've been paying attention to the wizards, they will use the spell that is weakest to the whatever the enemy is weakest to. That's about the only time elemental weaknesses make any kind of decent play in this. Like, the only one that's really mattering is holy weapons on an undead and dark weapons on a holy character. Really make a big difference, but otherwise, like, fire on an ice giant will help. Hey, leave Ert alone. He's trying. You see how big that sword is? And he's got a mace for some reason. Alright, I can't defend double whiff. Alright, let's send Nicholas in to clean this up, because he's going to be one of my evil slaughtering units. Because they just come in here and they wreck things. No point letting him just sit there and continue to do damage to me. What did you have? Okay, you didn't have much left. Neither did you. Just because I don't want to have to have been playing this for this long to lose because I'm too cheap to heal my hero. Just not worth it. That could have been me. Come on, Ert. I believe in you. Whack. Yeah, he hit this time. And he's hitting like a wet noodle. Ah, I can make that guy a wizard. And hey, cleric. I'll lose a little bit of damage, but now I don't have to worry as much about my team dying. Look at that heal. That's some sweet stuff right there. Hi, Logan and Lauren. I can't believe you're letting them watch this kind of stuff. Shouldn't be any more enemies. Oh, thank God. That guy finally got over. He's just been walking around this whole time. The Hierophant again. Well, at least that's alignment for everybody. Yeah, see, this is another one. It's like if you couldn't find where you were looking for, the game kind of explains it. It does get worse later with them not really explaining a whole lot. Alright, let's... Grim, get your butt up here. You're going to help take down Gilbert. Like I said, you only really need to fight him the first time with the person that's supposed to attack him. Give it a little bit of time, let it turn light. Just to make it easier. Liberated everything. Yep. Oh, and in case you haven't noticed, the music, absolutely amazing in this series. We only hear the first couple of songs immediately, but then when they start getting into the different stages, you get lots of good bangers. Alright, so Canopus and Gilbert didn't talk. That's fine. They don't need to talk. But this is not an easy battle. Because those worms back there hurt. So we're going to soften them up with that. We're going to hope they can do enough damage. Because again, target priority, they can't swing to the sides. I needed you to hit. Come on, Canopus, finish your friend off. Now it's all going to be up to this Amazon and this wizard. Go, wizard. I've always believed in you. What's this? Now they're talking. I went through all of that. I'm not going to believe him. Screw you, Gilbert. Get some money. A lot of money. And we save. And that's about it. Now, this is where it can start to actually diverge a little bit, because it's now opened up 2 different paths. You can either go into the Pogrom Forest, or over here to Lake Janenia, which I think that's supposed to be an S. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, Eric. Talk to you later. I'm just going to look at my units before we wrap this up. And I may be back later tonight streaming. I don't know. I got to start making dinner, too. Unfortunate part is level 4 is the easiest to get to, but it only offers you wizards and clerics. And that's not always what you need. To get to some of the really good stuff, you got to leave them fighters for a little bit longer. So, good enough. Nothing to see here. We didn't do anything. So, with that, I will see everybody the next time we stream. I think we'll do... Actually, I don't know what we'll do, and maybe we'll let it up to whoever's watching next time. So, everybody have a good night. Bye.